What's up guys, QuarterHoarder here. I'm sorry my throat's a little hoarse. We were traveling this weekend and I've been talking a lot. But if you haven't seen the last few weeks' videos, we've been detecting this incredible 1720s house that I'm calling the house that time forgot, because we found so many period coins and relics, I'm almost starting to forget them all. 200-year-old Tudor rose buttons, 1830s inlaid flower buttons, my Civil War Eagle hat badge, Matt's Grand Army of the Republic Civil War medal, and Crotal bells out the wazoo. Big ones, little ones, fat ones, skinny ones, even ones we cleaned and they rang right in the field. And then all the coins. Don't even get me started on the coins. Early US half cents, big fat braided hair large cents, 1820s matron head cents, King George I 1720s, King George II 1750s, my Indian head penny spill that was inside of a leather little girl's change purse, Matt's last year barber dime, and of course Teresa's incredible 1700s Spanish silver half real. There's even more, but my brain can't remember them all. But this week you're about to see even more as we push on to new parts of this incredible property, and the finds just keep flowing out of the ground. So I hope you guys enjoy this week's video, the continuation of the house that time forgot, and I will see you at the end. Later. Well, you can see the house out there. I am coming down into this huge open field that goes way, way down, and it's cut low. Behind me in the woods line is a creek that occasionally overflows its banks up here. So the soil is kind of thick and clayey. I had a good signal here in the 40s. I dug down and it is in this clump right there. And it's going to be a silver dime. And I thought we'll play a little what's in the clump. I think it's going to be a little bit older too. I don't think it's going to be a rosy. Let's take a look. Here we go. Oh, it didn't break there. Let me try to. Come on, give me something good and old. It's a mercury dime. All right, let's see what year we got. Oh, it's in good shape. You can see some of the staining from the dirt. Oh, that might be the teens. That might be 1918. And it's in really good shape. Let me get my good camera out and I'm gonna clean it. I love how the toning lines are on there from that dirt. So hold on a second. Well, I sprayed down my mercury dime and it's in fantastic shape. You see that weird line that's underneath of the I and B in Liberty? I think that's staining from the clay. You can almost see an inner band, like an inner circle that stained the whole coin up. It's not coming off. The date is beautiful, 1918. This thing was lost early in its life and lodged in this dense, deep, thick clay. Detail all around. One of the best looking mercury dimes in the teens that I found in a long time. Backside, no mint mark, but again, super nice detail on the back. And for the age of it to have that much, I thought it was going to be a rosy because I saw so much detail on the ground. But this thing is gorgeous. Awesome find. Let me show Dougie. Well, Charlie and I were down near the floodplain. Matt said he's got a copper, Charlie. Now,
I heard him.
He's up near the house. I was worried with the siding on the new addition, but let's go see what he's got. If it's old, we got another good spot we're gonna hit. All right, let's see what he's got, Charlie. Like I said, this is an addition that they put on. Old colonial house there, summer kitchen. The addition might have some aluminum around, but Matt hit it first, and I see a big, large copper coin right there in the center. Go ahead, Matt, let's see what you got. This will be Matt's second copper. He dug one earlier today. Oh, it's got detail, Matt. His first one was really slick. I didn't even film it. This one, I can see stuff.
It's the back.
Yep. I see 1 cent.
Oof. I think it's a Drake Buzz.
couldn't see anything yet.
This side's a little rough.
Yeah, this side. Up, no, I see it.
Okay.
You have it upside
All right.
down, I think, Matt. Right there. Do you see it? Facing you?
It's got writing on it. What is that?
No, it's right. Oh, let me see. Right there, it's facing us, Charlie. Do you see it?
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
It's a braided hair, large scent. The year would be at the
Yes,
bottom
I
once
see
he
it now.
brushes
Yeah.
it. And then with the flip, there's the back he
Yeah.
cleaned first. Oh, wait, is yours? No, I thought yours may have been rotated also.
Yeah, when you had it upside down, I thought I saw a ribbon, but
Yeah,
no, it's
I
not
can't
a ribbon.
tell.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to clean up a little bit, come back. We're going to get a year off of it. I think it might say 1819. If it does, man, how weird is that? I get an 1822, then Doug an 1820. If Matt gets us with an 1819, he'll leave it the oldest one of the day.
I'll work on the 1823.
We're going to beat him out for sure. All right, well, there's Matt's copper, and this is one of the more interesting ones of the day, Charlie. The date, we were right, 1819, so the oldest dated coin of the day. But what's interesting is it's also counter-stamped. You can see the word new going through the head, and there's a word above it. It looks like it might say J-E-P-H something, and you kind of lose it. So it was stamped over the coin. Whether that's a last name or a town, we don't know. Now we flip it over, interesting things on the back too. It would read like this. It says one, and then the word cent is odd. It almost looks like it says 1 C-E-N-O. I don't even know, it's odd. And the back was also counter-stamped with the word new to the left of cent. It's a little lighter, but all the way on the left edge of the coin, it was also stamped. So some weird stuff going on with this coin, Charlie. But in and of itself, 1819 with some odd stampings and maybe even some sort of a mint stamping with that C-E-N-O on the back. Very odd though, but I do love the counter stamp. It's got a lot of age, good condition, all the stars, and he really plucked out a winner.
Yeah, nice and clean again up on the sill here.
Good job, Matt. Nice find.
Thanks.
All right, we got a double here. Doug just found something. I'm going to go walk over in a second. Matt, not far, also got something. So it looks like around this house might be paying off. Oh, that's a good size one. Matt, if you would have saw the free-for-all of Crotal bells on the first day we were here, I think we left with like 6 or 7 of them. Yours is only half a one. But we did have some complete ones. They are definitely going to be around. And they were coming up all different numbers. All busted, but yeah. Well, good job. Doug yelled out something I don't want to say. We're going to go look at it together and see what he's got. Let's see, he's digging a whole nother hole at the moment.
Matt, where'd that ring up?
Where's the good hole, Doug?
There.
Am I going to see it?
I was playing
Oh,
around.
I see it. I see it.
There.
Oh, wow, Charlie, look at that. It looks like it's going to be a silver ring.
Was that high time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's like
That's why I
squares
stopped
and
this one.
Yeah, we were here.
there's symbols all around it. I don't know if it's Native American or just interesting symbols. Let me have Doug come clean it. Doug, can we clean it in the sun though? Just so
Oh,
we can
yeah,
get a
yeah,
good eye.
yeah.
All right, we're going to clean it up and I'm going to come back and get a close-up of this thing.
Yeah, through there. We'll go slow.
All right, there's Dougie's ring.
But you see that?
On the inside there, you can see the 925 hallmark.
Yeah, it's small.
It's very small, so it is stamped silver. And the outside, I mean, you could see all these weird shapes and symbols. There's a rectangle.
It's kind of repeated around the whole perimeter.
Yeah, to me, it just looks Native American inspired, but who knows? If I had to guess, I'd say the ring's probably early 1900s or so.
Yeah.
It's a little wonky, but it's fantastic. It's a super old silver ring. We're finding some great stuff around the house, Doug.
Yep.
Well done, man. Great find.
All right.
We're going to try to go over here and join you, and we're all going to hug the house, as I like to say. Give it a big old squeeze.
Big old hug. Group hug.
All right, well, I showed you this giant branch earlier that sticks way out into the yard. Well, I've been following this branch, and just like a leprechaun for the Irish, at the end of this one, I found this pot of gold who's got a treasure at the bottom of it. And you said it was something really good. What did you get here, Charlie?
One time I found a relic. You wanted to know 0 to 10. I said it was an 8. You got all excited.
I love good
This
relics.
is an 8.
Another super good
Oh, an
relic.
8.
I think it's an 8.
All right, let's take a look.
I think it is.
I love relics because they're interesting. And as much as I love old coins,
Okay.
they're hard
Now,
to talk about.
I did brush it a little bit, but
Ooh, oh, is that a pin? That looks like a Grand Army of the Republic's type pin.
no,
It's not.
no.
Oh, Doug, it's an Elks Lodge pin.
Really?
It's super old, too. Look, I see it in the middle. It looks like the Liberty Bell, or at least
Oh,
a
yeah,
large
yeah,
Conestoga bell.
Yep.
The big number 2 in the middle. And then on the right-hand side, 1907.
Wow.
That's really old for Elks Lodge. We found them before, 30s, 40s. But a 1900s is great. And I can feel the pin in the back still. It's not sticking me, but I can feel it. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So he still has the pin mechanism on there, but he's got some great detail. Visiting Elks, Philadelphia.
And it looks like there may have been a ribbon hanging from it.
I totally agree. Let's brush this down a little more, and we're going to get a really good look at it. But you're right, this is a great little relic, Charlie.
Nice job, Charlie.
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Let's give it the double brush down.
Okay.
Well, there's Charlie's pin, and we cleaned it up a little better. No extra writing than what we already said, but you can see the outline much better of the Liberty Bell, or whatever that Conestoga bell is. And does have the little clapper sticking out at the bottom of the bell, too. The 2 holes down here, there would have been a chain or a ribbon, something hanging from, maybe would have had a little placard or something like that. And it's odd that for an Elks pin, there's no image of an elk. They usually do have an image of an elk on it.
Right.
Maybe that was what was hanging from the bottom. Who knows? Well, hey, that's an awesome find, Charlie. Way
Yeah.
to go.
Yes.
100 and blah, 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 blah years
19,
old.
whatever it was.
So, awesome find, brother.
Thank you.
Doug, I'm going to break away from the video for a second because during the videos, I like to give people at home an escape from reality and just enjoy the fun nature of the show. But sometimes in life, reality still takes center stage.
Yes, and in this particular case, an individual is making a valiant battle for a health issue that she's dealing with. She's getting a lot of support from her family. We'd like to give her the encouragement that we can to continue that battle.
Absolutely. Her name is Laura. She's young, in her 30s. Like you said, she's battling some health issues, and we want to show our support. So Laura, from the QuarterHoarder crew, minus the guys that couldn't be here today, we wish you nothing but the best. We're going to keep you in our thoughts and keep up the good fight.
And keep in mind that you are your family's greatest treasure.
Oh man, Doug, that's great.
Is it?
Absolutely. You're pretty smart.
Okay.
Well, this summer kitchen's really paying off. Interesting things all around. Doug just pulled this little suspendery buckle out. And Doug, you know I'm not a huge fan of showing every buckle we find.
Yeah, but that is different.
Well, what's different is the other side. I don't know if you
Yeah.
cleaned it because I was just toothbrushing it.
Yeah, the
Look at all the inlay work on that.
correct.
So this little buckle is going to get a little bit of love because I think that's super fancy. I don't know how old this is going to be. If I had to guess,
It's-
maybe the 30s or so.
Maybe a little older than that.
All right, 29.
Okay.
But it's cool. It's dainty. It's got the tine.
I was thinking
Even a
turn of the
little
century.
curve. Well, I don't know. The turn of something or other, Doug, but it's a good little buckle.
Well, you just turned the buckle.
We
That's
did.
enough of
Gave
a
it
turn.
some love.
Yes.
Nice find.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
Charlie will get on something.
Yep.
He is digging a hole, so the possibilities are there. Old dog tag Doug's got himself another good find. Doug, man, this place
Is
has been one of the better
Awesome.
houses. We've had a couple good ones this summer.
Yep.
This one's got to be right up
It's
there.
right up there. Absolutely.
Doug's got a coin. It looks small.
It's an Indian.
Oh, it's an Indian. Did you get a year off of it?
Yeah. 1909.
Doug, 09. You know, the 09 S mint mark
Yep.
is even rarer than the 1877.
Okay.
Even though the 1877 is like the more desirable one, the mint mark would be on the back at the bottom. I'm going to do the slow flip, and this is in great shape. If there's an S, Doug, you're sitting
We'll
on
be able to see
a
it.
big money coin.
Really?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Didn't realize that.
Here we go. You ready? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Looks
There's
pretty.
no mint mark.
Bear to me.
Well, the reason the mint mark is worth money because it didn't make many of them. So
Yeah.
the odds of you having one is slim.
Slim.
It would be at the very bottom. This is a Philadelphia mint. Still, last year Indian,
Yes.
they made the first wheat penny the same year. So 1909, they made this Indian as well as the Lincoln cents.
And there was a 1909 wheat penny that was pretty valuable
Also made in San Francisco.
also.
The 09 SVDB as well as the 09 S Indian.
Yep.
Big value coins. The one you got, maybe worth $1.
Well, it's a good find.
Absolutely. Awesome job.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Doug said he's got a big, deep Crotal bell in between the summer house and the new edition. Oh, new edition, Doug.
Ooh.
Mr. Telephone Man. There's something wrong with my... All right,
You
let's
know
see.
who used to sing with them?
Bobby Brown,
No.
Elvis Presley.
Not the new edition that I'm thinking of.
I don't. Who are you thinking of?
I can't think of his name now.
Sammy Davis Jr.
No.
I don't know. Let me see. Doug said he's got a deep Crotal bell that he could see, but he's struggling getting it out.
Look at it. You can even see the petals.
Man, let me
on
see.
it.
Move your fingers. Let me get a little light down there. Hang on.
All right,
Doug.
here, I'll shine the light from this
Shine the
angle.
light. You ready? Yeah, there it is, Doug. And I do see some petals on there.
Yes. It's pretty good size.
That might be complete. You're going to have to excavate
hope-
it carefully.
And there's a lot of rocks in here
All right, let me see.
that I got to maneuver around.
You were down there, too. That is deep.
Yes.
All right, let's see if...
Believe it or not, it was ringing up like 55 to 60.
Oh, it's still ringing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let's take a look when he gets this thing out.
Not yet.
Oh, you got to be close now. Oh, it just wiggled, I thought.
It did?
Yeah, look, it's wiggling. There. Oh,
Oh,
you got
yeah.
it. Yep, it's wiggling. Oh, busted.
Shoot.
You didn't
Look
break
at
it, but that's...
No. Crap.
Yep. Darn. Might be the same half of what Matt got earlier. He got one
Oh,
almost
really?
the same size, and his was a half. It's a number 7.
Yeah, there's no more in there. Wow.
That's a bummer.
That's a shame. I thought that was going to be whole.
Nope.
All right.
At least it could have been upside down for you, so you knew it was broken from the get-go.
Yeah.
Got your hopes all up.
Yep.
Well, we're getting tired. It's been a long, hot day. We probably walked 10 miles. The sun is brutal. We're trying to stay in the shade. I'm surprised Doug didn't take a nap in that hammock behind him. But he's still on 2 feet.
I wish. Oh,
And Doug found this probably about a half an hour ago. He was waiting for me to come up from that pasture.
where you found your Merc.
I see it right here, Doug. There it is. And he's got a complete one.
Yeah.
This is Crotal bell for you at this place, number 8. But it's only like the 3rd or 4th complete one you
Fourth
got.
one.
Another number 1.
No, 5. I have 5 complete.
This is the 3rd of this size you got.
Actually, 4th. I gave one to my son, one to the homeowner, and I kept 2 of that size.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever I say, Doug's going to add on more. So, but he's got a nice Crotal bell.
I
Is
do
the
not
point?
exaggerate.
He's got a nice Crotal bell, a number 1. On the day you're number 1, Doug. I mean,
Oh.
you might be number 1 with some of this fancy stuff you're getting.
Well,
Nice pedals on that too.
yeah.
Hey, good find. I haven't gotten I got the big one the first day we were here, but it was
Yeah.
busted. But you're getting all the jigglers. Doug, I had 2 47s right next to each other.
Okay.
I dug the first one up, and it's a round silvery color coin, although it felt light.
Yeah.
Do you see it sticking out of the side of my
Yeah,
plug?
almost looks aluminum.
Yeah, I think it might be an aluminum token.
Okay.
If you can grab that for me,
Okay.
because I think I have another one right next to it. I want to see if it is a coin or if it's a token, because I have another one right next to it. I knew there
Yeah.
was 2. I'm going to see what this one
It's
is.
definitely a token.
Is it?
Yes.
You clean that. I'm going to dig this and see if I have 2 matching ones or maybe 2 different style tokens.
Okay.
Well, I had back-to-back signals. I mean, almost a spill right next to each other. The second one was not a token, although Doug still cleaned the first one.
Yes.
This is my second piece that I
Oh, all right.
thought was a pocket watch frame, but now I'm thinking maybe even like
Maybe.
a shower curtain thing, because I don't know if this would push
Check
down or
with
not.
Del Griffith. He would know.
Who's Del Griffith?
From trains, planes, and automobiles. He was a shower curtain ring salesman.
He was?
Yes, he was.
All right, I'll email that actor. So not
And
sure
he's
what
dead.
this is. Oh, well, how am I going to reach out to him then, Doug?
Well, I'm just saying.
And let me see. Doug's been working on my token for me.
You can see all kinds of dentiles on it and all kind of scroll work, but I can't make out what it is.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Yeah, but it's definitely a token,
Well, it's aluminum for sure.
an aluminum token.
It's going to need some work. You couldn't make out anything on it, I
Yeah.
guess, because I'm not
You want
either.
to try the big?
Well, I'll brush it and see. We're getting ready to call it quits. Doug's digging a signal. We're going to start walking back to the car. While you're digging that over there, Doug, I'll spray this, and if I can,
All right, see if you can.
if I can find anything, I'll hope for the best. All right, I came over to Doug. His hole turned out to not be anything good this time, but he's had a heck of a day. Here's my coin / token. You can see it's got Asian characters all over it. And Doug, you know I love Asian characters. Mr. Miyagi is a good one.
Oh yeah.
Bruce Lee. But I don't know what the heck it says. And on this side, which is kind of cool, there is something in the middle, Doug, that's very faint,
And
unless it's light scratches. So I don't know what I got here, Doug, but it's
it's
interesting.
interesting. For
And
sure.
it is aluminum, so I don't know if it's a coin or a token, but Asian inspired or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Don't know. But I'll take it, Doug. Might be my last dig of the day on the walk back to the cars. But a heck of a part 2 at this place that, man, gave up a lot of stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we were walking back to the cars, and I said,
Barely walking.
no, you can see the cars are over there.
Yeah.
I said, Doug, I'll take the right lane, you take the left lane. And didn't even start. I walked a foot.
One swing.
Yeah, I had a good high tone way down there. Here's my plug, probably 4 or 5 inches. And then way down, I had to keep digging it out. And this is what popped out, Doug.
Huge.
Up, it just popped out of the hole.
Huge.
It's, you can look at, this is the impression over here.
Yep.
So you can see that that's where it sat and stained the dirt like this. This is just dirt stained up. And this is my coin.
It's huge. I'm guessing it's American,
Well,
colonial American.
the sun is really blasting, so I'm hoping my shadow will help. It's a weird color too, almost like lead.
Let's see, copper oxidation.
I'm gonna brush it and get the flashlight. I think we'll be able to figure out what it is, Doug.
Good.
And this, I think, is gonna be the oldest coin I've gotten from this place. Let me brush it down.
All right.
Well, here's my copper. We stepped over into the shade. This is the front, and it is toasty. I mean, not a darn thing on it. I'm going to pull out the light just for a second, Doug, but keep the
All
light
right.
there. Can't see anything. But the back, we were able to see something. I don't think I need the light. I'm not sure. I can see the legs of Britannia. I can see her arm, and I can see the last 2 digits of the date.
Yeah,
Hold on,
and you
Doug.
can see the line that the date sits under.
There's the legs. Her arm is above it. I'll try to circle them for the people at home.
Uh-huh.
Her head is out of, I can't see her head. And the date, I believe you're right, 75.
1775.
I definitely see a 5. I can't see the 7, but
Yeah.
you have the super good glasses on.
Yep.
That would make it at least a King George III. And man, one more year, a 76, would have been a magical year, Doug.
Yes,
Because you know what happened
indeed.
in 1776, right?
Um,
The Eagles won the Super Bowl.
no, that was 77.
Awesome, though. I love it.
Great job.
Oh man, not only is it incredible that we're finding all this stuff, but if I tell you there was such a small amount of modern trash in the mix, that's the most incredible part. Normally we leave the field with pockets and buckets full of trash to get a few of those good pieces, but this week everything we find is pretty much something old and pretty cool. Like Matt's counter-stamped matron head large cent. It was counter-stamped on both sides even though we couldn't really read what it said. Then Doug got that cute little buckle with the cool inlay work on the backside, followed right up with the Native American inspired sterling silver ring with those fancy hallmarks going all the way around the outside. Charlie got that super cool Elks Lodge pin going all the way back to 1907, one of the oldest ones I've ever seen. Even more Crotal bells come out of the ground. Matt's busted one by the old summer kitchen. Doug's large one that was super deep but broken, but then he does nab one more complete one. That thing must have been 10 inches deep. And even I get on the action with the cool Asian token. I don't know which denomination it was. I got the beautiful Mercury dime. That thing was in fantastic condition. And then I finished the day strong with the last copper of the day, the King George III halfpenny. That thing could have been dated 1776, the very year we got our independence. And after all that action, we still got one last trip to this place because Rich has been dying to get his claws into that ground, and wait till you see what he gets. Incredible bucket listers. He got his own personal huge spill, and I'm telling you, after all this is done, he's gonna be rich. And of course, if you guys need some equipment to get out and find some incredible things in your area, you can always shoot me an email, QuarterHoarder, yahoo.com. Just let me know where you live and what your budget is and what kind of terrain you plan on swinging over. I'll help you pick out the best machine for your budget so you can get out and find some of the incredible things like we do every single week. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's a hobby of champions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting, and I will see you on the next one. Later.